Hello, welcome back to Rockvalley. Here we are again, like always, looking at my new farming industry area, utilizing some of the new features and such from the Industries BC, which stands for Buyable Content, or PC, Purchasable Content, because I found out you don't download anything. You just pay for the expansion and then all this stuff is unlocked. Which is cool, I guess. It kind of threw me off because I was working on a city that I wanted to finish. I wanted to finish it with just the standard stuff. But then I bought the ultimate expansion, all the expansions at once. Some sort of deal. It was on sale on the PlayStation Store, so I got it. And I was just going to download the stuff later, but nope. There's no download. It's already downloaded. Whatever the case may be. I think that must be the case, that it's already downloaded. And then it just unlocks it. There's a little, like a chastity belt on the content inside the programming files, and then the money comes in with it's like a key, unlocks it. Boom, there they are, all the files. Hooray. That's basically how it goes. Yeah. Okay, I'm back again. Yeah, this is like the 5th time I've tried to record either all of this or part of this or something. My daughter's on one today. She needs a lot of attention. So much attention that I can't get 11 minutes and 10 seconds in one chunk. Instead, I get 11 minutes and 10 seconds over about a 60-minute chunk, because that's effective. 3-year-olds don't understand that, though. So kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, I guess. Yeah. But I love her. I don't know what I'd do without her. Probably have a job, but whatever. Doesn't matter. I enjoy hanging out with her. Well, anyways, I was looking up earlier. I kind of talked about it in the last video, I think. Looked it up, and I think it's 40%. They say 40% of Americans, of adults, can't afford a $400 emergency with cash savings or credit that they can quickly pay off. And then right underneath that was just the first Google thing. That was from CBS or whatever. Right under that is Bloomberg saying that it's not true. And then I got like 2 paragraphs into the article, and then it wanted me to buy it. It's like, I can afford a $400 expense, but I can't afford however much it costs to get, a subscription to Bloomberg. Nor would I want to spend that much, however much it is. I don't know. I guess that's the affordability thing. I could afford it. I don't want to, though. I guess it's a different aspect of affordability. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, there's a lot of pollution. Well, anyways, yeah, I call BS on that. That 40%, that it just doesn't seem to add up. And people say, oh, they can't afford their monthly bills. Well, what are your monthly bills? Do your monthly bills include cell phone, like a smartphone? Does it include TV, like a TV service, cable package, or Netflix, or Amazon Prime, or Hulu, or Disney Plus? Does it involve any of those? Is that part of your monthly expense? What about car payment? Do you need that expensive of a car? However expensive your car is. you know, there are a number of things. How often do you eat out? And when you do eat out, do you eat fast food? Do you go to fancy restaurants? You know, when you cook at home, what do you eat at home? Are you always eating steak? I mean, not that steak's that expensive when you get it on sale, but, you know, are you constantly shopping in the specialty food section? You know, the healthy, they say healthy, but really, that stuff, it's not that much healthier for. Anyways, it doesn't matter. You know, what kind of stuff are you not giving up? Here's a big one for me. I was spending, I don't know, hundreds of dollars on beer every month. Hundreds and hundreds. I mean, I was spending, I don't know, about $20 every, so like $10 a day. So that's like $300 a month that I was spending on beer. And I guess that was just, you know, the standard. Then there were the times where I had extra, or when we went out to eat and I would get a beer or two when you're out and you know, just spend as much on 2 beers out as I would on a 12-pack. So, you know, can you cut that out of your life? Do you smoke weed? Because that's expensive. When I was in Colorado, I probably couldn't have done it because of that. Because instead of giving up, you know, my $500 that I spend on weed every month, I would just say, oh darn, I don't have this money for this emergency. Kind of, you know. I guess if the emergency came up, I would do that, but, you know, what... Then you get to the question of, you know, people need a livable wage. It's like, well, what amount of luxury is livable for you? You know, do you have to have internet at your house? Do you have to have access at your house for that? Or to the internet? Or can you do everything that you need to do at certain times of the day at the library? You know, I just need to check my email once a day, maybe twice a day. I don't know, go to the library 2 times. Aren't there like computer bars or something somewhere? Some places you can go. Apple stores are closed right now, so you can't do that, but, you know, there's internet access other places. Do you have a Wi-Fi compatible device of some sort? And can you drive somewhere where there's free public Wi-Fi? See? Free Wi-Fi. Exactly. Just like on the game. It's like, you know, can you cut down on, you know, your beer or your wine or your soda intake? Can you cut down on... I drink a lot of energy drinks now. Cut down on those if I need to. You know, can I eat a lot more dried beans than I do now? You know, there are a number of things that you can do. And yes, there are people, I am sure that there are people in America who already do all of that stuff, who already pinch every penny that they can to get by. I'm sure there are those people out there, but I'm sure it's not 40% of the country. 40%. I don't know. And that's like the homeless problem. I recently moved. There's more homeless in my new area, but still not that much. I mean, there's as many homeless people in LA as there are in my city, basically. So, yeah, how many of those people are out there because they're totally fine? You know, like who's a normal person who can take care of themselves, who can work a job, who can clean up after themselves, who can keep themselves showered, who can save their money when they need to. Who of those people are suddenly on the street and there forever? How many, really? That's not by choice, too. You know, because some people do choose to do that, to just be homeless, basically. Even though they could survive, they could have a house or whatever. I assume most of those people, I assume there's not very many people who would love to get a job and work and do all of that, who can take care of themselves and can stay off of drugs and can do all of those things to keep their life together. Because if they could do that, they wouldn't be on the street in the first place, would they? That's what I think. Anyways, like, subscribe, share, comment, notification bell, all that jazz. Nobody cares. I'll see you next time.